So the Trojan gods were made up of the Trojans, their pantheon consisting of the Titans and the gods, the younger gods being descended from the older gods, who were the Olympians and the descendants of the sons of the Titans. There was the Trojan pantheon that started with Troas ben Troy, and Troas ben Troy was the descendant of the great Hittite army of Heth and of the Anatolian region and of the land of the Hurrians. And the Trojan dynasty consisted of three main gods, their names being listed as the descendants of the great primordial gods, and their names were Oceanus, Tethys, and Phoebe. These gods, consisting of their first and eldest brother Oceanus, progenited the minor gods, who are also Titans. The first god, Oceanus, was born in the primordial 4 EC in the beginning of Earth and chaos. He was the grandfather of Poseidon and the great-grandfather of Zeus. This is because the line of descent becomes Zeus. Well, I would correct myself. Only that Zeus's birthright would be taken away in the legitimacy of the claim. But seeing as Zeus is also the grandson of Oceanus, Poseidon then takes on a lesser role as the equal of Zeus and also the grandson. Poseidon and Zeus would be seen as different gods, perhaps. Zeus being the god of liberation and the enlightened ones. Atlas, the father of Zeus, king of the world, in whom he gave and entrusted his world unto Cronus his son, and Cronus unto his son Zeus. The chronology is not contempted, but it contains many vulgatic expressions that were reminiscent of Levian Satanism and Mauritian magic and talismans that were hidden from the Latin Vulgate and given not unto the people, so that they would study not necromancy and magic. Atlas entrusted the world to Cronus his son. Cronus ruled over Earth diligently, him being the last of the Titans. Giving all rulership unto Cronus, Atlas held the world in his hands, creating nothing but a chasm between him and the chaos deep beneath him. Cronus, the father of Zeus, king of Earth, and the patron Titan of all the Olympians. Amen. He is the patron of all the Olympians and all of the Spartans and all of the Athenians, all of the Greeks and Trojans. The pantheon in the Orphic tradition consists of Oceanus, Tethys, and the great Mimeriads, bearing unto Oceanus, king of the high periods, the son, his only son, Atlas, who would bear Cronus in the world, and Cronus would rule over the earth diligently, as was proclaimed of him, and he would bear 3 mighty sons, who were the great-grandsons of their old and ancient father, and elder father, whose name was Oceanus. Jupiter, Jove, Zeus. This is Zeus, the great-grandson of Oceanus, and the progenitor of all the Olympians and gods. Amen. In the Orphic tradition. They believed that their Trojan god was the ancestor of the Hittites, and that he was the great king that would sit on the throne of Olympus and rule over all of Olympus for decades, until then he would be triumphed over by his own son, whose name was Heracles. Hyperion, Tethys, and Phoebe were the elder brothers of Zeus's father Cronus, but all were Titans in league with their father Oceanus. Atlas, then holding the world in his hands, gave everything to Zeus, but entrusted him not the earth, but gave him the thunderbolt to hold in his right hand, and to always hold forever and ever. Sheathed beneath his feet,
He ruled over the sky.